Hi, my name is Carson Carls. I'm from Cypress River, Manitoba. My winter team is Holland Rockets, and my favorite player is Brent Burns.
Hi, my name is Sean Bazra, and I'm from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. My team is the Flyer Snipers, and my favorite player is Gordie Howe.
Hi, my name is Daxon Yerix. I'm from Oak Manitoba. My winter hockey team is the McDonald Lightning, and my favorite player is Brett Burns.
Hello, my name is Joshua Shagania. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. My winter team is the St. Boniface Seals, and my favorite hockey player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Marcus Betts. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. My winter team is Raiders, and my favorite player is Mark Scheifele.
Hi, my name is Adam Kelly. I'm from Sewickout, Ontario. My winter team is Dryden Paper Kings, and my favorite hockey player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Kaylin Jodry. I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba. My winter team is APHA Winterhawks, and my favorite player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Miller Kramer. I'm from Saskatchewan. My winter team is Battleford Barons. My favorite hockey player is Shea Weber.
Hi, my name is Grayson Slaney, and I'm from Dominion City, Manitoba. My winter team is Sun Steelers, and my favorite hockey player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name's Cedric Shartsey. I'm from Labroquerie, Manitoba. My winter team is Labroquerie Habs, and my favorite player is Marc-Andre Fleury.
Hi, my name is Waylon Gardepy. I'm from Beardy, Saskatchewan. My winter team is the Beardy's Blackhawks, and I like TJ Oshie. My favorite player is TJ Oshie.
My name's Cash Elzer East. I'm from Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan. My winter team is Meadow Lake Stampeders, and my favorite player is Johnny Gaudreau.
Hi, my name is Amadeus Mark. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. I play on the Calgary Crashers, and my favorite player is Austin Matthews.
Hi, my name's Ryan Duchamp. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. I play on Seven Oaks Raiders, and my favorite player is Brad Marchand.
My name is Chasen Baseflug. I'm from East Grand Forks, Minnesota, and I played for East Grand Forks. And my favorite hockey player is Brock Besser.
My name is Dallas Jackson. I play for the Grand Forks Titans, and I'm from Grand Forks, North Dakota. My favorite player is TJ Oshie.
My name's Xander Ryla, and I'm from Coleraine, Minnesota. I play for Greenway, and my favorite hockey player is Cindy Crosby.
I'm from West Fargo, North Dakota. I play for the West Fargo Squad, and my favorite hockey player is Patrick Kane.
My name's James Larson from Park River, North Dakota. I played for North Stars, and my favorite hockey player is Brock Besser.
My name's Cale Grunberg. I'm from Grand Forks, North Dakota. My winter team is Grand Forks Titans. My favorite hockey player is Patrick Kane.
My name is Cooper Kalkbrenner. I'm from Hermantown, Minnesota, and I play for the Hermantown Hawks. And my favorite hockey player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name's Ryder Rivard. I'm from Grand Forks, North Dakota. I played for the Grand Forks Titans, and my favorite hockey player is Brock Besser.
Hi, my name's Jace Panzer. I'm from Grand Forks, North Dakota. I played for the Grand Forks Titans, and my favorite hockey player is Sidney Crosby.
Hi, my name is Charlie Estebel. I'm from West Fargo, North Dakota. I play for the West Stampede Square A, and my favorite hockey player is
Hi, my name is Oakton Hansen. I'm from Minot, North Dakota, and my is Minot Wolves Square A. My favorite hockey player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Jay Comey. I'm from Grand Forks, North Dakota. I played for the Gladiators, and my favorite hockey player is Brent Burns.
My name is Duncan Metcalf. I'm from Fargo, North Dakota. I play for Free Square Day, and my favorite hockey player is Patrick Kane.
Hi, my name is Zaid Penner, and I'm from Fargo, North Dakota, and I play for Fargo Freeze Blue Squirt A, and my favorite hockey player is Matt Collin.
Hi, my name is Paul Suda. I live in Grafton, North Dakota. I play for the Park River Grafton North Stars, and my favorite player is Ed Belfour.
Starting on the wings from Grand Forks, North Dakota, Jace Hanser. And from Coleraine, Minnesota, number 3, Edgar Rajala. And starting at center from West Fargo, North Dakota, number 5, Hunter Rudolph. Now please welcome the rest of Team North. Team North is coached by Jeff Hansen and Nate Metcalf. Now the starting lineup for the home team, Manitoba Team Extreme, starting in goal from LaBruy, Manitoba, number 29, Cedric Chartier. Starting on defense from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Joshua Chagagna. And number 2 from Cypress River, Manitoba, Carson Harrell. Starting on the wings from Beardy's first base in Saskatchewan, number 74, Waylon Darlington. And number 87 from Calgary, Alberta, Amadeus Mark. And starting at center from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, number 8, Sean Bosman. And now the rest of Manitoba. Manitoba is coached by Landon Duchamp and Kent East. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as you're able for the playing of our national anthems.
Right back at Bloomington Ice Garden, sheet number 1. We're ready for the second quarterfinal on this ice this morning, and it features the number 2 seed out of the Kennedy Conference. That's Manitoba. 5 wins and an overtime loss. Lost out to Great Plains by 1 point in the standings. against the third place team in the Jefferson Conference. That's the North, 4 wins and 2 losses. Manitoba 37 goals for, 16 against in the pool play. The North 28 goals for and 23 against. In goal for the North to our right, it's Chasen Bosflug. And off to our left in Manitoba, Cedric Chartier, the only goaltender on their roster. Manitoba's back in the dark jerseys. They wore lights yesterday. And Team North will work right to left as we call the first period for you. Jace Panzer will face off against Sean Bastron, and we're underway. Quarterfinal on this ice earlier this morning. International defeated the South 9-2 to move on to the semifinals, which will be played this evening on this ice. From the left point, James Larson plays it forward. Loose along the near boards. Hunter Rudolph plays it forward. Panzer centers. That would be Jace Panzer. Now here's a shot by Panzer over the top of the goal. And Rudolph has the puck along the far half wall, waiting for a defenseman, held in right on the line. And a shot tipped over the top off the stick of Cale Grunberg, and we'll get a face-off as the puck goes into the mesh and it's out of play. Face-off coming up. Actually, the nets come off. And they have signaled a face-off. And they're going to take it outside as they rule the North was responsible for the net coming off. So a face-off coming up there. Keelan Jodry on the face-off. And the puck played ahead into the zone they come. And this is Adam Kelly, number 17, behind the net. Lost possession. Grunberg plays it around on the near side boards for the North to Duncan Metcalf. Pass to center. And over the line. Here's a two-man breakout. A centering pass. A shot. Hits the outside of the net. Dallas Jackson with a chance there. And he was set up neatly by Cooper Kalkenbrenner. Loose along the far boards now. Kalkenbrenner scored a goal yesterday for the North. And now here's a shot that goes wide of the goal by Phoenix Cahill, number 14. Possession lost, and now Manitoba controls it. That's Miller Kramer playing the center. Spinning there is Jodry in the center circle. Plays it in the zone to the right, and Cahill is after it. Puck goes behind the net. Banked off the boards and picked up by Ryder Rivard, number 9. He lost possession. Manitoba coming to the right edge of the crease. Bosflug is able to direct the puck behind the goal. Loose to the near boards now, and here's a shot that goes wide by Grayson Slaney, a pair of goals for Manitoba yesterday on this ice. Puck down again in the north zone, and it's played back out to center by Oakton Hansen. Carson Carroll's feeding over to the left side, and now play is behind the North goal, and a giveaway there. Here's a shot that goes wide to the left of the goal by Ryden Duchan. Now a shot by Cash Alger East, one of the better players on a very talented Manitoba team. Now picked up by Larson and cleared back into the Manitoba zone. It is going to go right on goal, so they'll take off icing, and Carrolls will round his net as the North gets a change. Played to neutral ice, and here comes Rudolph playing it ahead. Jace Panzer over the line. For the player breaking for the slot, and a shot chopped over the top of the goal. Ander Raiola along the far boards lost possession. And now Rudolph forces the play to the boards, but picking it into the zone where it's turned back is Grunberg. Panzer plays to the Manitoba line. Now played up the near side boards. Gardapi plays it ahead, and here comes Manitoba, and Sean Bastron centers it, and a shot by Amadeus Mark caught the post. And now behind the net, it's controlled by the North on that side, and now played towards the boards. Raiola plays it ahead, and it comes right back down into the right corner. Rudolph is after it. Center that's afraid to go back behind his net and play some defense as well. Centering pass to the near side does not connect with Waylon Gardapi. Now back behind the goal. Mark puts on the brakes. Tries the near side to Gardapi, back to Mark behind the goal. Now to the near side, Bassron looking up the boards. And it comes out to center, tipped ahead. And Manitoba now again in control. Played ahead to the near side, and it's shot in by Bastron. He heads for the bench as they change. Back in the left corner, Grunberg. Puck comes to the slot area, and an opportunity there for Duchamp that fails to connect. Here's Panzer back through the middle. Panzer plays it in. And the North is going to get a change here. Outlet pass disrupted in the center circle and played back into the zone to the right side where Carrolls will control it for Manitoba. Rink wide pass to the far side. And now a pass kick back to center. And here's Dallas Jackson at center. He can't control it. Back into the zone to the right. And Cahill plays it ahead. It goes over the glass and into his bench for a stoppage. 4:49 gone in the first period. And no score here in our quarterfinal matchup. Number 2 versus number 3. Manitoba from the Kennedy, the North from the Jefferson. Now the puck at center is played into the zone, and Manitoba's Marcus Betts, who's had a strong tournament, plays it back behind the goal. Now Carrolls at center point holds it in, throws it towards the net. Jackson deflected it. Now it goes down towards the far boards. Jackson after it again. Cleared towards the blue line on the left side, doesn't get out. And 3 skaters per team in there, trying to make something happen with a puck along the boards. Now it does slide out to center, and Manitoba will have to regroup. Betts leaves a drop in his zone for Carroll's left wing pass. And turning with it there is Jodry. He comes over the line. Jodry pushed wide there by Phoenix Cahill. Cahill on the left corner tries to play it ahead. And now picked up. Here comes the North to center. Over the line, Jackson is rubbed out along the boards. Carrolls picks it up. And now Jackson gets it back and shoots it in and heads for the bench as the North gets a change. Under 9 minutes to go in the period. Here is Amadeus Mark leaving a drop pass in his zone. Play to the blue line, and it's held in by Rivard, but only momentarily. Now here comes Bastron down the far wing for Manitoba. He is forced wide behind the net by Zaid Penner. Comes to the near boards, now into the left corner. This is Shea Kwame for the North getting a touch. Cleared to the near side wall, and Oakton Hansen. Puck comes in front, and Mark plays it off to the left point. That's Daxon Urex, number 9. Puck played to the left side, left corner of the defensive zone as the North looks at it. Here's a centering pass blocked by Bosflug. Centering pass comes through, and that's intercepted. Picked up by Rivard on the right wing, and he can't get out. So Manitoba with a good shift here. Shot from the wing boards is knocked down in front, cleared to center point where it's held in by Kramer. Now it does come back out to center, and Urex goes back to Kramer. And then he flips one in, and Bosflug watches it go high over the top of the goal. Cleared over to the far side boards for Penner. Manitoba getting a change, and the North is able to carry it to center. Pass ahead, and this is Kwame over the line. He shoots it in, and now the North will finish a change. Urex in the left corner for Manitoba. Passes it ahead. Now a lead pass for Kramer, and he will lead the rush over the line. Kramer comes in, and Alger East is offside. Face-off, 7:29 to go in the first. We're just past the halfway point in the opening session. No score in the quarterfinals. Now a shot on to the goaltender, Cedric Chartier, in the other quarterfinal. Great Plains over New England, also 9-2 in that game to move on. Great Plains was the top seed in Manitoba's half of the bracket. Of course, those teams played. It was a 7-6 overtime tie, or overtime game, I should say, not an overtime tie, obviously, but 7-6 overtime for Great Plains, and that's been the difference between those two teams all the way through the tournament. Rudolph at center, backhands it ahead to the blue line and picked up, carried on is Panzer. He takes a shot that's deflected wide of the goal to the far side. And it's picked up by Josh Chagagna, clears to the far wall, intercepted there, and the North will turn it over. Here's a shot right on, Follow up by Rudolph. He hits the post on the right. The initial shot by Riola. And a good chance there, probably the best for either team. Here's Rudolph falling in front of the goal. And Manitoba will break out through the middle. Here's Carrolls. Got a player on his left over the line. Carrolls is forced back in the circle. He stops. And he lets Duchan play it ahead. Now loose in the left corner of the zone. Riding Duchan with it. He centers. Comes on to Bosflug, and the goaltender knocks it away to the far boards. Now Riola tries to clear and cannot. Loose to the right corner, and Charlie Eastbow, number 11, plays it ahead. And they're letting him play here. No doubt about that. There's a shot that goes back behind the net off the traffic. And here comes the Ontario. They score the first goal of the game. And the goal is scored by Kalen Jodry. Manitoba takes the lead 1-0. Time of the goal is 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Kalen Jodry has put Manitoba on top. Play back in the north zone to the right, and Cahill in the corner, getting some help from Jackson. Players falling there. Now Urex will play it to the far wall. Betts goes in after it. He's taken to the boards by Cahill. Puck to the far side. Urex is going to hold the zone there. Betts along the far wall. Plays it forward. That's intercepted by Cahill, and he can't chip it up the boards. Betts comes in off the wall. Spins in the circle. Looks to center. And rolls towards the left point. Urex will hold the zone. He goes behind the net. Urex will come out the left side. Looks to center. And that's steered to safety by Rivard. Now cleared back to center in Manitoba. Turning the heat up a little bit. Duchan feeds the right side for Kelly, too far. Now played back into the zone by the north, and that will be icing with 4:41 to go in the first period. 1-0 for Manitoba on a goal by Kalen Jodry. Puck comes towards the right point. Carrolls plays it. And it comes back into the Manitoba zone to the right. Shaganya is after it. He will rink wide to the far side. Tipped ahead to Mark, and Manitoba in transition. They lose the puck at the blue line, and now played ahead past Shaganya, who comes back for it on the right. He's played pretty much the left side of defense pretty much exclusively, but now is on the right side taking a shift. And over the line they come. Here's a shot over the top of the cage taken by Bassron. Loose at the left edge, a centering pass, a shot, and missing the net there was Gardapi. That was a close opportunity. Here's a shot saved by Bosflug. Rebound comes back behind the net. Here's Gardapi coming out the far side with it. Now loose to the far boards. Mark setting up Jodry on the goal. And Manitoba has possession as we're down to 3:40 to go in the first period. They lead at 1-0, and here is Mark spinning. Playing it into the north zone to the left. And going after it in the corner there is Cale Grunberg. Stops behind the goal, clears to the near side. Panzer headmans to Rudolph, and here he comes. Nice pass to the right. He's got Riola over the line. Riola goes wide. Left a drop in the circle. Panzer deflects the outlet pass. It bounces to center, and Cahill shoots it back in. But he's got a man trapped well offside. And Riola's going to have to clear the zone, but Manitoba has possession anyway. And comes to center with just over 3 minutes left in the first period. Loose at the blue line and played ahead into the center circle. Too far for Panzer. Backhanded ahead to the near side for Duchan. Now Duchan steps through center. Over the line he comes. Works to the slot area. Puck is picked up and cleared back by Cahill to the line. It's held in there by defenseman on that side, Slaney, and now it's cleared back behind the goal. Check that, Kramer. Now Manitoba works it to the slot. Duchan fires, and that hit the traffic in front. Follow-up shot, loose to the left edge, and it's going to go on to Bosflug. Now it's cleared. It's going to come all the way back into the Manitoba zone. Not far enough for icing, and Kramer will come back for it. 2:23 to go in the opening period. Good start for Manitoba here. Now Metcalf is knocked off the play. And turning with the puck is Alger East for Manitoba. Plays it into the zone. And now they're changing, and here comes the North back. Over the line, it's Kalkenbrenner. He takes a shot, and that goes off Chartier's blocker pad and wide. Behind the net now is Kalkenbrenner for the North in the corner. Comes to the near side wall. And now a centering pass comes all the way through. And James Larson with an opportunity. Puck comes to the near side. And Manitoba will play it ahead. All the way back in the zone to the left. That'd be charged with icing with 1:40 to play in the opening period. And it's 1-0 on the goal by Jodry. Shea Kwame on for the face-off against Jodry, the goal scorer. Comes to the near side boards, and Carrolls takes it back to the corner for Manitoba. Round the boards on the far side and cleared to center for Betts. It's in his skates. Jodry carries on, plays to the bench area, and now drop back. Betts will circle back for it. He'll try the near side to Carrolls. 1:20 to go in the first. Carrolls to center. Jodry, and it's played into the north zone deep. Here's Eastbow going back for it, and it's an icing call. So we'll get a face-off back in the Manitoba zone. And Cedric Chartier will get a look at the play in front of him with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in the first period of our quarterfinal matchup. The other quarterfinal going on sheet 2 has USA against East Coast. And USA has been a strong team all the way through this tournament. Here's Basserin coming out, and he will beat the defender on the turn. He's going in. Basserin shoots, and Bosflag makes the save. The rebound and a sprawling stop. Puck comes to the near circle. Last minute of play in the period, and the North living dangerously there. Here's Panzer playing it in. Rudolph goes after it. Behind the goal, he and Miller Kramer go to the boards. Mark plays it ahead and doesn't get it out. Rudolph to Panzer. Now it's fed to the right point. It's held in by Cahill. Can't see the net. Plays it around behind the net. Yurex and Rudolph go to the boards, and Rudolph is in deep on the forecheck. Puck comes out, and now it's laid ahead. Here comes Kramer. He leads the rush. He has got Gardapi on his right, and he gets the pass to him, but it's too far with 25 seconds to go in the period. Back into the corner as Grunberg is taken in against the boards, and now they'll come out with it. Here's a centering pass picked off by Riola. Now Panzer at center. 14 seconds to go in the period. He plays it in deep and will chase after it himself as Riola cruising the slot, and the shot pass to him doesn't connect. Behind the goal with 5 seconds to go, it is now cleared back into the north zone. Grunberg will go back for it as the first period comes to an end, and our score is Manitoba 1, the North 0. Officially, each team with 4 shots on goal in the first period, but Manitoba, I think, with better of the play for a good part of it. Quick break here. Come back with our second period next. You're enjoying the North American Hockey Showcase, the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub. Ready to go with the second period here at the Bloomington Ice Gardens. Jeff Pappas with you with a call of our quarterfinal matchup. 1-0 Manitoba over the North as the second period gets underway. Slaney over the line. Manitoba works right to left. Teams attack toward their benches. Here's a shot in the slot that is picked up by Riola and cleared here now is Cooper Kalkenbrenner. Over the line. He takes a long shot. Chartier with a stick save and a stoppage coming. Face-off coming up to the left of the Manitoba goal. Puck down, and Penner moves in. Throws it in the slot. A backhanded shot goes wide of the goal. Taken there by Oakton Hansen. Cleared around on the near side. Into the corner. Shaganya goes back for it. Over to Carrolls. And now Alger East breaks through up the middle. Duchamp over the line. And it's poke checked off his stick, and a nice defensive play there by Zaid Penner. Played back behind the goal. Alger East gets it, draws a defenseman to him, and now stops behind the goal in the corner, leaves it for Duchamp. Clears to Shaganya at the left point. Here's a shot, deflected. They score! And it's 2-0 Manitoba. Alger East, I believe, gets the tip in on that goal. And it's 2-0 Manitoba. Time of the goal is 1:02 of the second period. Puck came to Shaganya at the left point. Good low shot that could be tipped. And Cash Alger East, I believe, is going to get credit for that goal. And it's 2-0 now for Manitoba.
Team Manitoba goal scored by number 77, Cash Alger East.
And that is indeed the goal. Duchamp also picking up an assist out of the corner. 2-0 now for Manitoba. And it's picked up by Panzer over the line. He threw it in front, and it comes right back out of the zone. Loose at neutral ice. Now shot ahead by Grunberg. And the team's playing catch with it at the center ice area as Rudolph drops it back into his zone, and back for it is Eastbo behind the north goal. His outlet pass to the near side for Riola is blocked. Urex plays to Betts, and now clear to the near corner where Mark will pick it up. Amadeus Mark centers for Urex. Pass over to the far boards, picked up there by Adam Kelly. Grunberg takes him in against the boards, but Kelly comes out. He takes the shot from the short side. It's loose there and controlled on the far boards by Panzer. Here's a head to Rudolph between his feet. He picks it up. Now as he falls, he feeds Riola on the right with half a step and a player on the left. Riola fires. Chartier saves, and the rebound was overskated by Panzer. He crashed the net to the right post. The rebound came off him, and Panzer couldn't reach it. Now to the left side, it's picked up, and it's Cahill in the left corner. Back behind the goal, and Rudolph has it for the North. Had to pin it against the boards, and now clears around to Riola on the near side. And a counterattack there for the North. They look dangerous. Here's Rudolph behind the net, lost possession. And it's picked up by Rudolph in the right corner. He takes it off the boards, and now Mark plays it ahead, looking there for Bassron, and the North able to clear it to center past Riola. And now they're going to head for the bench on a change. Shaganya will take it all the way back in his zone to the left corner. 11:40 to go in the second period. Here's a shot that, after he gave it away, comes on to the goaltender. Phoenix Cahill took the shot, and Cedric Chartier made the save. Face-off coming up to his left. 11:37 to go in the second period. 2-0 Manitoba. Goals by Jodry and Alger East. Play to the near boards, and now it comes back into the north zone. Larson is in a race for it along with Alger East. Now behind the goal, it'll come to the far side. And Slaney is in there for Manitoba. Puck dribbles towards the right point. Kramer shoots, and an easy stop for Bosfelug, and he puts the glove on it and gets the stoppage. Will face off to his left. Play in the left corner, and Rudolph plays it back behind the goal. Duchamp is rubbed out by Dallas Jackson. A centering pass, and fanning on it there was Slaney. Now to the far wall, the North trying to break out. And it's pinned up against the wall. Alger East after it for Manitoba. Cleared back behind the goal. And here's Cahill. Lifts it ahead, looking for Kalkenbrenner down the wing. He and Urex will race for it. And it's going to be an icing call against the North. Face-off coming up, 10:36 to play in period number 2. 2-0. Manitoba on top. East Coast and USA was to get underway at 9:45, so that game should be just about over right now. 3-3, and they're in overtime, we're told. 3-3 in overtime, which would be a significant shock if USA was to give up that last goal. Cleared ahead, and now here comes the North. Kwame down the far side, Rivard on his right. There's a shot that is wide of the goal to the near side. Penner tries to hold it in and can't. Manitoba breaks out. They have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Betts over the line to Kelly. He had it run off the end of his stick. Now behind the goal. The North picks it up, and it's Kwame with it. He feeds Chagagna at the left point. There's a shot that goes wide. Now behind the net, Betts stops there, looks to center it. And he draws 2 white shirts. The pass for Betts coming out of the corner. Loose there. And now it rolls to the blue line and out to center where Betts controls. 9.5 to go in the second period. Betts' pass picked off by Penner. Left wing pass. And one touch drop to Grunberg along the boards on the far side. Now it's shot into the Manitoba zone. And a long pass. Betts, they were caught changing was the North, and they're going to be charged for icing, Manitoba. And that was a real fortunate break for the North there as they had a line change going. And there were no defensemen back. The puck shot ahead, but from their own side of center, and that's an icing call against Manitoba. 9:14 to go in the period. Comes towards the net. Rudolph, backhanded centering pass. They score! Panzer, and the North is on the board. Panzer from Hunter Rudolph, and the North cuts it to 2-1. Time of the goal is 5 minutes and 51 seconds, and that was the goal the North needed to get them back in at 2-1. Puck down, and it's back into the North zone. We got a whistle, and we're going to have our first penalty of the game, and it's going to go against the North. A tripping penalty is indicated. And heading to the penalty box for them is Phoenix Cahill. Time of the penalty is 5:59, so 8 seconds after the goal, and the first power play of the game goes to Manitoba. Puck down, and it's backhanded by Ryala. Comes out to center. And Carrolls has it. 8:52 to go in the second period. 2-1, Manitoba leading the North. Chagagna over the line to Alger East. He was stripped of the puck by Ryala, and it's cleared back to center. Here's a race for it. Knocked to his knees there was Panzer. Now here's Alger East over the line. He takes a shot, and Bosflug makes the save. We'll have a face-off in the North zone. 8 minutes, 34 seconds to play in period 2. And a one-goal game here. Alger East will face off against Hansen, and Alger East wins the draw. Urex at the left point. Had it poked off his stick by Kalkenbrenner. Back to center ice they come. Carroll's on the far side. Near side, that pass is intercepted by Grunberg, who stepped into the lane and plays it back into the Manitoba zone. Minute 13 in the power play. Alger East over the line. Peels back, drops to Urex at the left point, does a spin move, and now feeds the right for Carrolls. Down to the far circle. Here's Carrolls back at the right point. Feeds it over to Urex. Shot, save made, and Duchamp has it on the far boards. Back over to Carrolls. Back to Duchamp in the far circle. He spins there, now looks to come in front. He shoots, and that might have caught a piece of the goaltender to the near side. Urex plays it. Alger East in the corner. He goes behind the net and lost possession. And it's going to be flipped ahead all the way down the ice and just wide of the goal for an icing call with 30 seconds to kill on the penalty. And we are at exactly the halfway point of regulation time here in this game. It's 2-1. Manitoba over the North. Alger East and Jodrey for Manitoba. Panzer for the North. Face-off win. And a shot. Ooh, just deflected wide of the goal there. As Miller Kramer had an opportunity. Here's Mark coming out of the corner. Has it now along the near boards. Plays it beside the net. A centering pass hits the side of the cage. Penner leaves it in the near corner for Panzer. 10 seconds in the power play, and Panzer will carry to center. And he lost it at the blue line to Shaganya. And now the penalized player steps back on, and the North is back at full strength. Over the line they come. It's Metcalf over the line. He is rubbed into the boards by Kramer. And behind the net, Shaganya plays it forward. Eastbow will hold the zone at the right point. Played down with the glove there by Basran. And now Manitoba comes back. Basran over the line. 2 men back, and one of those players, Eastbow, will break it up. Plays to center, picked up by Shaganya. 6:36 to play in the second period. Play to the blue line. Eastbow plays it ahead into Ryla's skates. Mark in to help out. Now Rudolph picks it up, and back comes the North. Rudolph over the line. Cuts to the slot, takes a shot, and a glove catch by Cedric Chartier in the Manitoba goal. Will face off in his zone with 6:22 left in the second, and a 2-1 advantage. And Manitoba controls the face-off. Cleared around on the far side for Carroll's a bit too far. Comes to the left point, and it's going to be held in there along the half wall. And now the North trying to center it. Comes up the slot to center ice. Played back in by Grunberg. Now to the left side. Hansen goes after it. Behind the net, Carroll's for Manitoba. Stopped there. Fed over to the far side, and now puck loose in the left corner. 5:53 to go in the period. Holding the puck in there is Grunberg off to the near half wall. And players from both teams going after it along the boards. 5:39 left in the period. And now cleared, and here comes Manitoba back to center. Defender needs to hurry to get back, and they're offside as Kelly brought it in, and Jodrey was in too early on the left. Will face off at neutral ice. 5.5 minutes to play. In period number 2, Manitoba 2, North 1. Here's Alger East in the center circle for Manitoba. Comes over the line. He'll play it behind the net. Here's Urex at the left point. Plays it to the near circle, and Duchamp on his backhand feeds it over to Kramer, but it got past him and comes out to center. It's over 5 minutes to play here in period number 2. Alger East plays it over the line. Rink wides to the far boards, looking for the winger Slaney on that side, and he will get there. Duchamp comes in, goes to the corner boards. It's played ahead and picked up there on the far side by Metcalf. He tries to clear, and now in the left corner, Dallas Jackson banks it behind the goal. Penner can't get it forward. Played back in behind the North goal to the near side. Cahill looking up the near boards for Kalkenbrenner as he falls. Urex holds it in, takes the shot. That is blocked by the defenseman Penner on that side. Now cleared to center. And it would have been a breakout for Metcalf if he had had his stick in his hands, but it was knocked away, and that makes it difficult. Play is in the right corner. Urex and Kalkenbrenner go down, and now behind the net, it's picked up, and Alger East feeds the puck to the right side. Here's Slaney. He's got a player breaking on the left. It's Duchamp. Over the line they come. They crisscross, and it's picked up at the blue line there by Penner. Long pass up the middle, and Ryla will spin and shoot it in with 4 minutes to go in the second period. Pass up the middle for Alger East, and they come in. Here's Alger East over the line. He passes to the right side, and a centering pass by Slaney comes through. Now to center ice. Here comes the North back. Rudolph plays it ahead against Kramer, who shoulders him off. And Rudolph continues to hustle behind the net. It's picked up by Carrolls. Over to the far side. He's pursued by Panzer behind the goal. And now the puck comes to the near corner of the Manitoba zone where Kramer has it. He clears to center, and Eastbow turns it back for the North. Rudolph to help. Over the line they come. 3 wide. It is Ryla taking it deep. He centers for Panzer. Loose puck comes to the near boards. And they're going to have to hustle back here as Manitoba counters quickly. Mark over the line. Duchamp heading to the bench on a change, so he was by himself. Now it comes to the right edge. And loose at the top of the circle to the high slot for Carrolls, and it came back out. He brought it in offside with 3:06 left in the second period. It is 2-1 for Manitoba. Good close checking game here. And of course, a lot of skill out there. Puck down, and Chagagna had his pass tipped to the near side. It's played ahead by Mark to the north blue line. Back for it is Kwame. At center, here comes Kwame over the line. He's pursued there hotly by Bassron. He peels off, looking for some help. Still has the puck, takes the shot, and Chartier made a save on a shot that changed direction. As Shea Kwame took a shot from about 45 feet out, and it was more difficult than it looked, I think, as Cedric Chartier makes a sharp save. Face-off pulled between the point men all the way back into the north zone with 2:40 to go, and here's a race for it in the north zone. As Cahill can't clear it, it's banked ahead, and now controlling it for Manitoba is Baster, and he goes behind the net. Now leaves it for Alger East. In the left corner. He's picked up now by Penner in the left corner. Won the puck but lost the battle as Manitoba controls behind the net. Cleared to the near circle, and Rivard has it there for the North. Ryder Rivard at center plays it in. He chases after it. Loose in the left corner. Rivard looking for help. And he finally gets it in the form of Duncan Metcalf. North controls. Eastbow at the right point. He fanned on it partially, and Mark tried to play it out and couldn't. Eastbow plays it back down deep, and a player's lost his helmet there in the corner as he collided with Carrolls. And we'll have a face-off coming up. And it's going to be outside. Face-off win for the North, and it's played into the zone by Larson. Kalkenbrenner picks off a D-to-D pass, and his shot is deflected wide. Puck loose to the corner boards, now behind the net with 90 seconds to go in the period. And the North putting on some heat here. Play is in the right corner of the zone. Centering pass, and on the backhand, Dallas Jackson throws it across. Here's a sharp angle centering pass. Good idea by Metcalf there. And he whistled it right through the goal crease. Now here comes the Manitoba out 3-on-1. They come in over the line. Here's a shot, and Bosflug makes the save. They score on the rebound. He made the first save, but not the second. Adam Kelly took the shot, and Manitoba goes ahead 3-1 as the rebound was knocked home. 13:54 is the time of the penalty goal, and Manitoba has a 3-1 lead. Going back for it is Rudolph. And they're offside at the blue line. Face-off coming on neutral ice. 55 seconds to play in the second period. Not sure who knocked that rebound in at the left edge. The initial shot was taken by Kelly. Betts was also out there, and we'll see which one they give it to. Here's Panzer. Over the line, a long shot. Chartier with a glove catch, and he drops it at the right edge of his crease. And it is Betts. Jodry and Kramer, I'm surprised that Kelly didn't get an assist there. Now with 28 seconds to go, Rudolph in the corner. Spinning in the corner trying to get away. He's working there against Kelly, who was doing a nice job on him. North controls in the corner. Panzer sweeps it in front and loose in the high slot. Rudolph goes down and Carrolls plays the puck ahead. Loose to the blue line with 2 seconds to go, and that'll do it for the second period. And our score after 2 periods is Manitoba 3, the North 1. Betts, Alger, Easton, Jodry for Manitoba, Panzer for the North. And that is where we stand after 2 periods. Manitoba 3, North 1 will resurface. And East Coast has upset USA in a shootout, we're told. And 4-3 would be the score there. So the team that was undefeated all the way through, USA, has fallen in the quarterfinals. So we'll take a break here for a resurface and come back with our third period next. It's 3-1 Manitoba. This is the North American Hockey Showcase, the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub. Bloomington Ice Garden 3-1 Manitoba leading the North in the quarterfinals. Teams change ends, and now Manitoba works left to right as the third period gets underway. Only one penalty in the game, it went against the North in the second period. Pass to the middle, Panzer tips it forward, and it's picked up now by Larson, who will shoot it on in, and it rings the boards behind the net to Carrolls. He's up the far side, and now an outlet pass disrupted, but Jodry carries on and comes to the red line. Plays it ahead. This is Shaganya losing possession, but there is Carrolls to back him up. Played ahead, and now Grunberg will play it towards the blue line into the zone, and it goes deep. Shaganya in the left corner. Headmans, and now a pass comes out to center. It gets past everyone. And they say Duchamp tipped it, so there's no icing there as Rudolph controls it in the right corner. He banks it off the boards, comes to center, tipped ahead, and controlled there as Ryala comes into forecheck. Now loose to center, Urex couldn't control, and Panzer in to help out, and now Panzer will sweep it forward into the Manitoba zone. He'll play it down behind the goal, looking for Ryala, and a little bit too far for him. This is controlled by Basran up the near boards, held in by Cahill, but only momentarily. Dallas Jackson pokes at it, and now controlling it is Duchamp over the north line. He takes a shot, and it's saved, and winds up dribbling wide of the goal to the left side. Comes forward into the Manitoba zone, and after it is Kalkenbrenner. Behind the goal, comes out the right side, looks to jam it home, and Chartier kept the stick on the ice to make the save. Now it's up the slot for Duchamp, and here he comes back. He has got Slaney as a trailer, takes a shot, and it goes wide of the goal, comes to the far side, and Cahill plays it ahead. It'll come back past everybody, and Shaganya unable to make the play, and icing is called against the North with 12:53 to play in the third period. 3-1 Manitoba. Face-off coming up to the right of Bosflug in the North goal. Now cleared back into the corner. Kwame after it. Now Amadeus Mark for Manitoba. Banks it off the boards looking for Shaganya, who slipped, and it came out to center. Delayed offside coming, which is removed, and now down the far wing. It's played ahead and into the zone by Rivard. Now the North picks it up and tries to come out of the area behind the wing boards. A centering pass, and fails to connect there as Shaganya plays it ahead towards the blue line, and it's held in. Here comes Manitoba, 2 against 2. Mark over the line. Drop pass to Shaganya at the left point. His shot goes wide, and it's picked up there by Penner. Now Mark behind the net. Picked up by Alger East, and he plays towards the right point. It's held in by Carrolls. A spin move there to buy some time, and now the puck rolls to the center. Here's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Hansen plays it across. Breakaway for Rivard. Going in, a backhanded shot, and he is tied up from behind and was not able to get a shot on goal. Now Rivard. But it's played behind the goal. North trying to swing around to the near side through Rudolph, and now it's played down by Grunberg. Now rolls toward the slot. Rudolph dives and can't control it. Picked up by Bastron, and back comes Manitoba. It's played into the North zone as they change lines. It's loose in the left corner. 11-11 to play in the third period. North trying to break out, and it's held in. Kramer takes the shot well wide of Bosflug's goal to the far side. Urex crashes in and now feeds the far circle. Adam Kelly now loose to the wing boards, and Betts tries to come in front, and it's knocked off his stick. He has to chase it along the near wall. Now they're going to get a decent shooting position here as the puck is played to Jodry, and he can't control it. Now back comes the North down the far side. A little saucer pass for Panzer, and he will chase after it in the Manitoba zone. He is shouldered off by Kramer. Panzer looking for Rudolph in the corner, but he's a shade late getting there. Puck comes around to the near side. Larson trying to pinch in and hold the zone, and he is slowing things up on the wing boards. Puck played ahead, and it comes out to center. It's on the wrong side of the defenseman on that side, Charlie Eastbo, and that'll be icing on Manitoba. 10:03 to go in the third period. Manitoba holding a 3-1 lead over a very game North team here. Great Plains has already won today. International has won today. East Coast has won today. So those are 3 of your 4 semifinalists. Puck comes to center, and now here comes Manitoba over the line. Alger East shoots, and he's over the top of the cage. Had Bosflug ducking there. Now loose again at the left edge. And finally cleared back into the Manitoba zone. Carrolls will chase it, and icing will be called. Back to 9:34 to play. And Manitoba trying to hold on to this lead and become the 4th semifinalist. And they score. And that's a way to hold a lead, is to expand it. 5 minutes and 52 seconds of the third period. Manitoba increases its lead to 4-1. Now the North trying to come back. Here's Ryla over the line. He plays it around behind the net for Rudolph. And it's Carrolls scoring the goal. Alger East. Picking up the assist at 5:52. Played back out to center. And if this score holds, all 4 of the cross-division games will have been won by the Kennedy Conference teams. And now a pass across to the far side is stolen away. And it comes to center. Panzer plays it forward. And it comes to center. Here's Betts. Cuts to the slot, and Rudolph knocks him off the puck. One-touch pass, and here's Panzer, 2 against 2. Here's Rudolph over the line. Rudolph to the circle. He takes a shot that's deflected just over the top of the cage. Panzer after it. He goes behind the net to Rudolph. He'll go skate the stick. Now Panzer trying to find his centerman back there. Actually, he is the centerman. Rudolph is the wing on that line. And now here comes Manitoba as they dig it out and play to center. Kelly down the near wing. He takes a shot as he is contacted by Grunberg behind the net. Comes to the far boards. A centering pass and a shot goes wide of the goal on the near side. 7:23 to play in the third period. And Manitoba with a 4-1 advantage. Puck cleared around to the far side, and Ryala sidesteps it check along the boards and plays it up for Rudolph along the wall. Banked off the boards to center. Panzer tries to play it ahead, and that's turned back. Here's Carrolls at the blue line. Now stepping into the lane there is Grunberg, and he comes back for the North. Grunberg over the line, slides a pass to the right for Dallas Jackson. There's a shot that goes wide of the goal to the near side. Comes to the wing boards on the near side. Jackson will play it down. And loose now along the near boards. As Metcalf was in to try to help out. Now Kalkenbrenner takes a shot that goes wide of the goal to Chartier's left. Metcalf played it. Now here's a 3-on-1 for Manitoba. Mark down the left side. He closes in. Mark going in, and he is finally ridden off at the last possible moment. Mark feeds the left point to Shaganya. Back to Mark on the far boards. Cleared around behind the net. The centering pass is intercepted on that side by Kalkenbrenner and cleared ahead. Banked off the boards, but not out. Held in there by Gardapi for Manitoba. They'll come in again, and Mark closes in. He shoots, and he missed the net. He faked the goaltender to the ice, had 24 square, and was unable to tuck it home. Now here comes the Northback, Metcalf over the line, and it runs off the end of his stick. Metcalf trying to come out of the corner, and now here comes Manitoba back through the middle. Duchamp over the line. He cuts past the defender. He shoots. And a save made. What skill we're seeing from these Manitoba forwards here. This is just good stuff. Cleared to the near boards. 5.5 minutes to play in the third period. It's 4-1 Manitoba. And picked up. Here comes the Northback. Larson feeds it ahead. Breakaway. Kalkenbrenner going in. He's caught up behind and is knocked off the puck. And boy, great job by Slaney to make up ground there. There was a clean breakaway. And the player was caught up and from behind Kalkenbrenner. Now he sidesteps Larson and goes down. Loose in the right circle, backhanded pass ahead. And here comes Duchamp down the near wing. Over the line he comes. Duchamp steps around the defender on that side, Oakton Hansen. Now Algeriste behind the net. He puts on the brakes. Now loose at the left edge, and Bosflug makes a stop. Picked up on the far side, picked up by Rivard. 4:35 to go. Rivard to the near side for Hansen, a little bit too far. And Kramer in his zone, tries the middle. Bouncing puck. And Rivard will steal it. He has a player on his right, Gruenberg, and can't get it to him. Play in the left corner of the Manitoba zone, and now they'll lug it to center. This is Slaney over the line. Cuts to the slot, goes down, penalty coming, and it'll be a power play for Manitoba with 4:05 to go. 10 minutes, 55 seconds. And heading to the penalty box is Charlie Eastbow. Two penalties in the game, both against the North, and Carrolls has the puck with under 4 minutes to play. There's Kelly over the line. Comes on to Bosflug, and he gets a stoppage. Face-off coming up. .352 to go. Only goal of the third period is Carson Carrolls. And they really have shared the wealth here. Now here is Carrolls for Manitoba, angling over the line towards the left side. And he is forced back by Gruenberg. Manitoba power play with 1:25 to run, and picked up. Here's Panzer. And a carry to center, and he is dispossessed by Mark, but now it's played back in by Ryala deep. Behind the net, Rudolph tries to free it up, and he lost possession to Shaganya. Now here is Kelly at center. Pass to the left, and Panzer steps up to block that pass. Betts turns and plays to the blue line. And now Rudolph backhands ahead, looking for Panzer. Pass too far. Shaganya to Carrolls. Into the middle. Here comes Kelly over the line. On his backhand, Kelly tried to turn and shoot, and Rudolph was there to block that. 39 in the power play, 2:42 in the game, and now Mark along the far boards. Looks to center, and that's blocked by the goaltender, Bosflug. Now Kramer closes in. He takes the shot loose off the traffic in front. Mark to the far boards. Controls it there. Now a drop to the left point. Urex plays it down. And Manitoba just working it around the perimeter. Urex feeds the far circle. Now behind the net, Duchamp. Check that, Gardapi 74 instead of 77. Penalty is over. 2 minutes and 4 seconds to go. The North kills off the penalty, and now here's Mark behind the net. Feeds it over to the far side. A backhanded shot. Save made by Bosflog. Rebound to Kramer, and his shot hits the traffic. Backhanded follow, no good. And now Mark comes around the far side with under 2 minutes to play. And it's behind the net. Who's to the right side? Ryala trying to play it forward. Rudolph has it in the right corner. And Manitoba comes out of the corner. There's a shot, a save made by Bosflug. Comes to the right point. Kramer will hold the zone. Manitoba playing it down deep and keeping it there. On the far side, Eastbow. Fresh out of the penalty box. He is knocked down. And North trying to clear the puck ahead and can't get out of the zone. Played back in by Gronberg with 1:10 left. Puck comes down the near wing, and it's played ahead by Panzer. And now Panzer plays it ahead. Last minute of play, Panzer closes in, shoots, hit the outside of Chartier's goal, gets it back, looks to center for Ryala, can't get it to him. And now play it out to center. Alger East has control for Manitoba with 48 seconds to go. Brings it into the zone, Panzer spins him off, and now players from both teams in to pick it up, and now the North gets control in the left corner of their zone. They'll swing it around to the near side. 33 seconds to play, and it comes out to center, and we get a whistle, and now we're going to have a body check penalty. And the first penalty of the game against Manitoba comes with 28 seconds to go. And it's on Duchan. And a power play for 20 seconds for the North here as the game comes to an end. And loose in the center area. Larson will carry it over with 10 seconds to play. His attempt goes wide of the goal to the right. Rebound to Kalkenbrenner. He shoots a save by Chartier. Rebound. And Metcalf had a swipe at it. There's a follow-up shot. Chartier saves as the buzzer goes and the game comes to an end. And Manitoba is the fourth semifinalist. All four of the semifinalists are from the Kennedy Conference. So we're going to go on the ice for interviews after this game as Manitoba moves on. Great Plains, Manitoba, International, and East Coast are your four semifinalists, and the final score here is Manitoba 4, the North 1. Back with our interviews next. This is the North American Hockey Showcase, the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub.
We're with Joshua Shigania post-game after Manitoba takes care of business in the quarterfinals, defeating North 4-1. Congratulations, Joshua, on a big win.
Thanks.
Joshua Shigania, our player of the game here on YHH. Joshua, what was the key to your team's success today? You got out early and you took care of business.
We chipped the puck and we got it deep, and yeah, that's how we were fork checking and back checking.
Exactly. Talk a little bit about, you've been here for a week now down in Minneapolis. You played a lot of hockey games. You've done a lot of different things. Tell me one of your favorite memories or favorite things that you liked about the show this week.
I like the Twins game, and I also like beating most of the teams.
You've won every game except one in overtime, right? All right, last question. You just had a big game. You burned a lot of energy, burned a lot of fuel. What's your go-to post-game meal or your favorite thing to go eat after a game?
Spaghetti.
Not poutine?
Well, yeah, also poutine.
No poutine here in the Twin Cities, but we got one great hockey player from Winnipeg. It's Joshua Shigania. Congratulations and good luck in the semifinals.
Thanks.
Done. Good job.